hopefully that's enough this time. Looks like we haven't dropped any frames yet, so I think we're good. Got a cat crawling onto my lap though, so that's another issue. But you know, hey, haven't really done too much yet. So, alright, let me start back over with my explanation of how the Jurassic Craft stuff works. First off, well, I'm gonna go. Oops, excuse me. First off, you get some amber, you know, either a mosquito for animal DNA or an aphid for plant DNA. Yes, Lucy, you're right here in my face. And you stick that in the DNA extractor along with storage disk, which the recipe for that is crafting recipe. Here we go. It's just a basic circuit surrounded by iron nuggets. It's not too hard, you know. The basic circuit is just one piece of redstone, 4 gold nuggets, and 4 iron nuggets. So, all pretty basic stuff. And since it requires nuggets, it's not really too draining on your resources. Yeah. Lucy. Yeah. So once you make those storage disks, you then put them in there with the amber, and it spits you out some DNA. The problem is the DNA is usually only a partial of 100%, you know, and you need 100% of DNA to craft a dinosaur or whatnot. Now, different from your typical from the Jurassic Park movies, instead of mixing it with like amphibian DNA or whatever, you just get 2 sets of the same DNA, and you put it in the DNA combinator. You put them both in here, and it pops out an additional one, which generally, if you've got high enough levels, it gets to about 100% DNA. You get a storage disk with 100% DNA, which I've got a couple of them. And then you just pop them into the DNA synthesizer with some test tubes, all of which I've stolen, and some DNA nucleotides. The DNA nucleotides are fairly easy to do. They're just you just get them by smelting a water bottle. So, yeah, if you look at it, its recipe, it says an uncraftable potion, but it's just basically any potion, you know, so a water bottle, you know, or another potion, I believe. You just smelt them in there, and you get that. So then you put your 100% DNA in here, and then it pops out little diode DNA things, which you can then need another machine, which I don't have, and you can turn that into an embryo, and can then grow the dino DNA. Yeah, we'll get back to those here in a bit. So these are from the Fossil and Archaeology mod, focusing on the archaeology part more so. You know, because sometimes you, instead of getting like dino DNA, you get pottery shards, and basically you could use those to craft these various things. So these are the 3 items you can build. Each of these 3 items has 3 different colors. And even though this one has dirt and this one has water in it, you can't actually do anything with that. I thought maybe this would be like a planter, because that'd be really cool, but no, it's just dirt, on top. Another thing I've done is I have gone back to my Tinker's tools, and I've upgraded them a bit. Put diamonds on all of them. Put redstone on all of them to give them haste, and put some quartz on my rapier to get sharp, and lapis on my pickaxe to get luck, and it makes it all overall better. Now down here, I have definitely overhauled my inventory. This is all a storage drawers system here. So basically, I take whatever items I have, I throw them in this small storage crate. It goes into the hopper, which then goes into this drawer controller, which then follows these trims, these storage drawer trims, to the wall, and it makes this all one giant storage thing. So, if all my different items here are available and visible, a little bit more organized than it was, but not a whole lot organized because I haven't actually organized any of this. And then I've got these ZX tones for walls up here. Originally I had it going all the way to the floor, but obviously I've replaced that since. The bottom was RGB and the top was cyan, magenta, and yellow, which it still is. But yeah, I also moved the mushroom and the pig down here, and set up some bonsai trees, which is a mod I added to this mod pack. So we've got lime trees, silver limes from forestry. They don't grow fruit, but in my other world I use some of its wood for building. So I was just trying to fill some of these saplings. And then I've got a rubber tree here, which is producing sap. I've got a raspberry bush here, which gives us plenty of raspberry food. I put a paduak tree here, giving me some more varieties of wood. Put mineral tree here, because that's a important one for integrated dynamics. Gets a crystallized mineral chunks, mineral berries, which are a great food. Speaking of food, we'll just eat these. I think I'm gonna take some raspberries instead this time. And I've got sakura wood here, sakura saplings. I've got from Farmcraft, I've got great wood here, which is actually what I used for both the flooring here and the storage drawers. And I've got an apple tree here, handy to eat some apples. And then finally I've got a banana tree here, which I thought the bananas would do more food. They didn't. Nope, they didn't, Mr. Mushroom. So, yeah. Now, over here is the fossils and archaeology stuff that I have either stolen or built. So we've got the Archaeology Workbench here. That's one of the key things you have to use to make the pottery and repair the archaeology parts. Not too useful for dinosaurs. I've got this sifter here set up to be kind of automated. So you just put up here, you put sand, dirt, or gravel, and it goes through here and sifts it, and it outputs various things like bone meal, Dominican amber, plant fossils, potatoes, pottery shards, carrots, and fossilized fern spores. So let's take some plant fossils and Dominican amber here. You just kind of stick it into the analyzer. And conveniently, none of this requires energy. It just all works off on itself. Even though there's a RF rating up here, it doesn't need any of that. So, it just goes, and sometimes it produces something good. That produced absolutely nothing. I've not gotten anything. Oh wait, that's right. I've got this outputting down here, but I have not gotten anything good from the Dominican amber, really. So I just got that. I might have just got that, or maybe I got it before. But Megaloraptus DNA. Got a bunch of chicken DNA from putting feathers in here earlier. Yeah, we've got some sand and gravel. There's a lot of recycling in this because, like, the sifter sometimes gives you sand. The analyzer sometimes gives you sand and gravel, so you can just all put them back in here and start all over again. So the same piece of sand could go through the sifter about 3 times. Oh, thanks for liking the stream, Nate. Don't know if you're gonna be joining us in here yet or not. But yeah. All these various things. Oh yeah, I've added a few more things. Let's see if I can find my ability bottle. Here it is. So I've got fire resistance, jump boost, magnetized night vision, and plane resistance all added on to me now, and it's fairly useful. And then I get the toughness boost from nutrition because I've ate a lot of fruit, and that gave me some extra hearts, which I might not have at this moment. I don't know. I don't seem to have. I don't know. I had more hearts earlier. Let's see what we got here. One of these, nausea. We'll save that one for a bit. I don't think that one gives me nausea. I think it gives everything around me nausea, which would include Mr. Mushroom. Let's see. Oh yeah, these stone tablets that you get from the Fossils and Archaeology mod. They're just basically a painting, so you can just break them and put them up and have various things. They work the same as the Minecraft paintings. Giving you a bunch of different Egyptian stuff. There's some dinosaurs. Now the cool thing about that I learned about the Fossils and Archaeology mod is there is an Egyptian boss in the game. Like, you have to go to the Nether, and then you find like this ship, and in the ship you can like do a ritual, and it teleports you to a new dimension. And in that dimension there's like different mobs you fight, 2 different ones. And you fight them, and then you fight the boss, and then he gives you the tools for time travel. So you can build a time machine. Now, unfortunately, the time machine hasn't actually been built. So, I mean, hasn't actually been implemented. So it's just a nice, really expensive decorative block. But that's cool. Yeah. That hasn't been. I don't know when that's gonna get implemented. So, yeah, the time travel dimension. What we got here? fire resistance. I can't use that one because I already have fire resistance, and it only has 1 level. Speed. I might add that one. Finally, levitation. This is the one that I wanted to do on stream. We're gonna add levitation, which I believe, I don't know how that works. I added levitation. Oh, entities in the area start levitating. So not me. Damn. I really thought I got lucky and got the flying one. Oh well. Let's try that one for a while. I got a bunch of these because what's this? Step assist. Got 2 levels of that. And also we got another level of night vision, which I don't think there is another level of night vision. 1 of 1, so yeah. And finally we got magnetize, another level of magnetize. 1 of 5, okay. We'll put that on. Let's see, put step assist, speed. I can't put nausea on. There we go. So we got some speed, we got some step assist. Yeah, we got a bunch of abilities now. Let's see, what else was I doing? Showing off. Okay. So in this chest, I've got Tyrannosaurus egg. That's the big thing I've been working on here. Got some more mosquitoes and ambers, and I got from the Jurassic Craft, I've got different things here. We've got some plant DNAs here that I haven't been able to get 100% of. I've got some dinosaur DNA here. Got 60% towards Tyrannosaurus, 90% for Dilophosaurus, 75% for Triceratops, and 75% for Brachiosaurus. Now, what I do have 100% of is the Microraptor and the Parasaurolophus, which is, you know, the duckbill with the with like the backward horn mohawk-like thing, the ponytail or whatever. Which I've got an extra 5% DNA for it. But you don't need that because you could just leave the storage disk in and it just infinitely produces these. So as long as you have enough test tubes and nucleotides, it just keeps pumping these out, which is really convenient. So let me go show you how that kind of works upstairs. I need some ender pearls so I can make elevators for this. So you take the mosquito and the amber, you put it in the DNA extractor for storage disk, and then it slowly gives you a storage disk with DNA on it. Like I said, it's kind of slow. We'll come back to that. Now out here, this is where I had it set up for my fossils and archaeology cultivator, which is how you get the the dino DNA. Yeah, that didn't quite. Well, the problem with that is it breaks a lot, you know. And I found out that with eggs, I originally had it set to be auto-fed eggs, which I still got to set up for an auto-feeding system here, which for some reason has those in it. But the problem with eggs is that it broke a lot. I got a mutant plant here from the last time it broke. I got another sapling. I think the only animal I've produced from it is the Tyrannosaurus egg that I have in my hand. Or in my inventory here. But mostly, I've gotten plants from it. I've gotten a lot of trees here that I have set up and reproduced. We've got Sigillaria. We've got Chordates. We've got Rain. And we've got Calamites, which I've really just gone and created forest of these trees around. Because, you know, once you get one sapling, you plant it, and then you knock it down and collect the saplings from that, and you get tons of saplings. What the hell is that? What the hell are you? That's okay. I gotta have to turn off the levitating. A goon. Huh. I don't think that's from a mod I just added. I think that's just... That was weird. I might have to rewind that a little bit and go back and look and see what this was. Oh, here's one of the prehistoric plants I got. How do I cut off one of those trees? Cut one of these trees down, Nate? It does take a while. This one especially was hard. Well, not this one, but when it was like this, it's got the two ends. That one was difficult. The other ones weren't so bad. There's a creeper on my house. But, yeah, I just basically... Okay, step assist might be going off too. It had its challenges. Mostly I just built up to it, and step assist. Yeah, so I just used a stack of cobblestone, went to the top, and worked my way down. Except for these trees, I just cut them in a spiral going up, and then worked my way down. But yeah, the easiest way is to work down for a lot of trees, rather than cutting them from the bottom. So, let's see, I did add at least add a couple Twitch integration mods. So when I type in here, hey, where was that? Yeah, so when I type in here, hey, Nate, it is supposed to go into the Twitch chat, but I have been having issues here. So I'm supposed to be able to see chat. Is vein mining an option 8? It is, but I need for the Tinker's tools, I need to build some what is this? Is somebody shoot at me? But it's not enabled by default, the vein mining. So you need either an enchantment on normal weapons, or in Tinker's tools there's a modifier you have to build. And the key thing about that modifier is it requires manulin, which requires cobalt and ardite, the two metals that are found in the Nether. What happened to that guy's legs? One of the skeleton archers? I don't know. I know they had, some of them had armor. Oh, you mean the shade? That was just a ghost. It doesn't have legs. I guess this is where it flew up. Weird. Or maybe a lightning struck. I got my glass doors here. Let's see. Test. Now, I know that was working earlier on the Twitch chat. Maybe now it works. Yep, now it's working. Okay. Weird, I have to set that up every time. So now I should see any chat messages in the Twitch chat on screen. Nice. Yeah, see, there it is. Now we want to build a dinosaur pin somewhere for our new little T-Rex guy. But I'm not sure what he can break out of. Alright, let's just take some cobblestone and I don't know. We can just build a I guess we'll just build a dino pin over here. Because what better place to build it than right next to your base, right? Don't mind me eating like an entire stack of raspberries. Uh-oh. Ow. Yeah, what can go wrong, right, Nate? Alright. Let's see. Oh wait, there's actually a fossil there. Let's see. Eucalyptus tree. Rebuild. Let's see. Go up here. Check on this blueberry tree. A bush. Oh, maybe that's what I got. I don't know if you've watched through Achievement Hunter's Let's Play of the Fossils and Archaeology mod, but you know, they've certainly tested it out before. Of course, the Teawrex belonged to Gavin in that one, and there we go. What, Luna? Yeah. Yeah. What? Could build it with some mana so we can have a flying dinosaur. Have to make like the shape of a dinosaur back there. No. Let's see. 10. 10. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's see. I also made these traveler sacks because they're handy because they auto pick up things that you do and whatnot. Goon bile. Huh. Alright. Well, this is what we get for our starter. Put down Tyrannosaurus egg. I should go get the Dinopedia. Book. Wait, there it is. Dinopedia. Alright. Tyrannosaurus egg. Hatch progress 41%. This is hatching a lot faster than I thought it would. Oops. Oh, there he is. He's hatching. Very first dinosaur. What happened? Cold. Maybe it's because it's night. Oh. Thanks for liking the stream, Paul. Right, it does seem like the Pokeball animation. There we go. Gotta sit on it. I don't think that's how this works. There we go. Hatching again. Come on, little baby. So close. Holy crap, that is a lot smaller than I thought it would be. Oh, over here? No, that's from my chance cubes earlier. It's a from a dragon, from the Ender Dragon. You are so small. Age 0. Health 15 15. 15. Might have to turn down animal sounds. Options. Music and sounds. Let's see if that works. Let's get some, I bet he likes chicken. I got some chicken essence too. Which, of continuing the Pokeball analogy, is a rare candy. I mean, it might not be. Where'd he go? What are you in the corner for? You want some chicken? think I'm just attempting to eat the chicken in front of it. Or maybe I gave it one. Nobody puts baby in the corner except itself. It put baby in the corner. Turn this down all the way and see if... Yeah. It apparently counts as a friendly creature. Sort of. At least along the lines of its sounds. Now, it'll definitely eat me later on. Oh. Actually, this has no effect. There really isn't an in between the volume. Let's... Alright, well, that's started there. Let's see, what else we got? We want a bestiary. Spawn a... I think he will if you put chickens in there. So I might just get like a... I wonder. If you put a broken spawner. And a soul binder. Could I put a... I wonder if I could just put a chicken spawner in there. And that would keep him fed. I mean, there's a feeder. Wrong type. There you go, feeder. Takes a bucket, some stone, a button. Did I have stone? Considering the chicken will be his size. This is true. He just has a giant chicken. A piece of glass. Where was that bucket? I know I had a bucket. Bucket. But that's where it was. It's out here, filled with milk. Which I just drank. I need a stone. I need that piece of glass. Grab all the chicken. I need iron. Hi, Luna. Luna. Let's see. Oh, there's the iron. Now I just... Oh, there's my spawner. How does this work? Meow, meow, Luna will understand. This is true. I can't put this down. Get the skull. For the skull stick I'll need eventually. Get the stick I need for the skull stick eventually. You need the skull stick to command the T-Rex eventually once you tame it. Although to tame the T-Rex you have to like fight it like a Pokemon battle. Let's see, feeder. Oh yeah, the button. go. We got a feeder. It's pretty much it is just like a Pokemon. I want those things. Eventually, one day, T-Rex, you're going to be eating those things. Alright. Put your feeder here. Alright. It's got food. For dinosaurs like him. Can't command it yet. I can definitely put a lot more food in there. It takes quite a few days. Like, I think it takes at least maybe day 15 for it to get fully grown. But, yeah. Yeah, game time, not actual time. So it's more like, I think 20 minutes to a day. Let's see. I don't see any make dinosaur shut up setting. Can you crossbreed dinosaurs? I don't think you can. I mean, you can breed dinosaurs, but yeah, I don't think you can just go and mix two different types of dinosaurs and make a new one. Right, you need a piece of leather and a book. You've seen Jurassic World. Doesn't work the same, Nate. And also those had to be, their DNA had to be spliced together, not just bred. The T-Rexes make baby T-Rexes, not mutant hybrids. Lever or not. Quite you, huh? No. I was explaining it earlier to basically an empty room, but in the Jurassic Craft mod, there is the DNA hybridizer, and that can be used to combine dinosaurs, but not the Fossils and Archaeology mod. Two different dinosaur mods. However, unfortunately, they haven't actually added any hybrids in the game. I think they had the Indominus Rex from Jurassic World, but was removed. So, but that is something that they plan on adding eventually. Grab those pork chops. Grab those steaks. I was looking for a book and got distracted. I need to add an RF storage, a refined storage component to my worlds, to my storage inventory, so I can actually just search through things. Yes, Piggy. I might not have any books. Piggy, I need books. Let's go get some books. You don't have books, but you have jams. I'm stealing your jam guy. He's literally called the jam guy. I always like to go into the village and rob people. That's what I do. Ah, there's books. Got some books now. Well, hi, little guy. You're cute. And dead. Only dropped a beat. Oh, this one's gonna drop an ability. And a loot bag. Ew. Death fruit, huh? That was a sprout or whatever. Little woodland mob made of food. Just getting some grapes. And some death fruit, apparently. Don't know what death fruit does. Probably not anything good. Considering the life fruit from those things can will give you extra hearts. There's a possibility the death fruit just takes away all your hearts. Or maybe it just kills you. I'm tempted to kill you. Because you would drop an ability. But alas, I will not. Where's the zombie noise coming from? No, go back. I kill him, the whole village gets... Must be done. Alright. Where did people come from? What was that sound? Alright, where'd he go? Know that do the shady villagers go inside? I don't think they do. Are you watching the new Ready Set show? How is it? It was what, the dehydrating new foods or whatever? Let's just take this. And this. I would take these if I could. But, I cannot. Because it'll just break. Dead. Dead with a capital E. Here's one of the shady merchants. It's not the right one, but... He's not the one, Nate. He's a different one. I'm just gonna go willy-nilly killing the villagers. No. Bunch of deer. The ones that have the drop abilities, they have that little glowing thing around them. There he is. He's trying to run away. Did you go inside? He went inside. He's being tricksy. You saw nothing. Not this bag. No, I didn't want to. Here we go. Jump boost. So now I can jump higher. I was talking to one of them villagers. Why is there so many? Just, you know, kill a ghost with a sword. That's how that works, right? Go in here. Wrong options. Let's just turn this down a little bit. Overall. So. I'm Batman. Whoosh. Doot, doot, doot. Oh, third person up there. Alright. I'm Batman. Whoosh. Just a little. It's this charm of slow falling. Just what I need. Flying creepers. Oh dear. Just wandering through the woods. Yeah. Don't need any drop creepers. You have a sword. Skeletonite. Yeah, loot bags just drop randomly. So, you can get them from any mob. You can even get them to drop out of bats. Just murdering. And the more I murder, the more my sword levels up. So, I hear a sheep. I missed a sheep. Well, there's a difference between, you know, killing monsters and pigs and going around and killing villagers. There's consequences to killing villagers. Like there's a global villager score, and the lower that gets, you know, the villagers will turn hostile towards you. And you won't be able to trade with villagers, or you'll get attacked by your iron golems. power slime. It was an archaeologist at a dig site. They spawn without a village. Hello, Wolfie. It's more dino. Chickens. Chickens are dead. All right. Interesting. The world just decided not to spawn here. Oh, here's a bird nest. It's mine. Yeah, I'm too far away now. Yeah. Okay. I might have to restart the world. I might be able to save my base and just yeah, regenerate everything else around it. Jump assist is not helping enough here. I don't know what I get from Nest. And boy, was that awfully close. Luna. Part of the nativity scene. Oh, piggy. Piggy. Alright, we got 2 chance cubes here. She is the queen of the nativity. I think that just gave me a enchanting table. That wing charm gives out, I might be in trouble. Oh, oh, hello. Just a few Endermen here. Got more deer. Endermen at the end of the world. I don't think they're gonna follow me. Oh, look, it's a little penguin. This doesn't seem like a place penguins should be. Some breed of penguin in Africa. They do. They're smart enough to run away. I like how these blocks are now decorated for Christmas. We've got Christmas lights all on them. Oh, this is an ice cube, huh? Very original. Huh. What was that? Oh, it's got a little Santa hat because it's Christmas. Ow, ow, it hurts though. It hurts. My inventory is also full. Water breathing. Take that. Have a bunch of stuff following me because my inventory's really full. Whee! Oh, Didn't mean to open that. File out these sticks. No penguins. Killing the baby. Always kill the baby. And I just... Oh! Look over there. It's just a dragon nest. I am now in trouble. Sort of. Not so much because of the dragon, because it's all the way over there. But more so because of the falling off the world. At least there's a bedrock down here. Let's see, this is going. Bunch of stone and marble. Try the dragon. Oh, hello. Come back up, and there's a creeper. Great wood tree. Oh, good. An ancient golem. What is that? Huh. Maybe that's some sort of underground village. Oh, look! Cardinals! Oh, it's a little hedgehog! It was unfortunate. The hedgehog had to go. Frog. Well, Nate, I'm thinking I might have to restart the world from fresh to get back so that it will start generating chunks like it's supposed to. Just lava. Okay, yeah, I was thinking of getting off and getting some lunch here myself. So, after I break this chance cube, which was a good one, which is no chance cube. That did nothing. Those are the most worrying types. What is this? Oh, this is a bad, bad place. So bad. Yes. Here with the food. You're right, Nate. We're gonna go. There's a village over here. We're gonna go back. We're gonna go back home. Then we're gonna quit off and and then when we rejoin, I'm just gonna generate a new world. I've already been to this village. So, alright, I'm gonna save and quit and stop the stream for now. We'll be streaming again in an hour or so. So thanks for joining me, Nate. Be back on in a bit.